Hello everybody, I'm about to show you how I make my peanut butter fudge. So you put, first of all, you start with 2 cups of sugar, 3/4 cups of milk, and you stir. And you stir and stir and stir until it gets to what we call the soft ball stage, where you take and you drip into a cool glass of water, and it makes a little ball. So I'm just going to try to show this to you one-handed. Clay's not super big on peanut butter fudge, but I've been craving it and I haven't had it in ages, and since he bought some Cadbury sweetie things for him, I don't think he'll be upset with me. So let's see if it's going to form a little soft ball. Not quite there yet. But the secret to this is to stir and stir and stir. Then you add about peanut butter the size of an egg, which is about a cup. And you take it off the heat. And I also will tell you that I have a little secret that I do too. If you mess it up, just keep adding more peanut butter. But not something you really don't want to waste peanut butter. But so that's kind of how I do it. So it's basically trying to get it to that soft ball stage, and then I pour it into a Tupperware bowl. You can excuse my messy dishes, and I stir it a little bit more till it thickens, and then I eat it, and it's really super good, and it's very easy. It's a quick snack, and as you can tell, I'm trying to see if it's going to the soft ball stage. So it's getting close. So anyway, that's how you make peanut butter fudge. Let's see if I can get it to where you need it to be, so I can show you with the peanut butter. It's not quite there. So sometimes this can get tricky and it doesn't always come out. For the most part, I'm pretty good making it right, but when it gets, when I'm doing it on video, I don't know. Plus, I haven't made it probably in at least a year, so let's see. Pouring more cold water. You really don't want it boiling up here like I'm letting it do, but it can, but just gotta, you don't want it to get too hot, because that creates issues. So let's see. Are we getting a soft ball? Yep, we are. Yay! Remove it from the heat. Add the peanut butter. And, whee! Come on, peanut butter. And there I go. So that's how you make peanut butter fudge. As soon as it gets all nice and thick, I can add it to my pan. I'm going to talk to you for a minute to you. Let's see if I can get it the way you're going to want to see it when I pour it. If you make fudge or anything like that, let me know. We'll talk about how it comes out for you, and you might have some good recipes. This was like the recipe that my family made forever, you know. So you kind of get that peanut butter in there. So I think my mother had 7 kids, so I think she didn't like to add as much peanut butter because the kids would just, you know, go crazy. But I like to make sure it's nice and thick before I put it in the freezer, because it can get like that soupy, I don't know if you've ever seen like that soupy kind of peanut butter, like almost like a candy frosting. So then I'll just like dump it right in here. And then from here, this is like a microwave safe bowl. You want to kind of cool it right away, almost stop the process. And I'll just keep stirring it. Now this stirring can take 20, 30 minutes depending. And if I feel like it's not going the way I want, the secret I have found is to just add more peanut butter and it comes out fine. But a lot of times it'll just gel on top. It's super hot too, so it tastes good too. Lick my finger, but it will burn you. So you don't want to be splashing this on you. It is super hot. I don't know if you ever make candy, but it's hot. But usually, it will rinse it out that dish. Usually it will start to get to the point you want. You just kind of keep stirring and stirring and stirring. It's a little bit thinner, but sometimes, like I said, once it starts to cool, it can thicken up fast. So I probably will add a little bit more peanut butter to this, because I just feel like it's too runny. But We'll see. I'll give it a few more minutes, and if it doesn't seem to be thickening up fast enough, I'll just add more peanut butter. And really, truly, adding more peanut butter will thicken it up. But my mother used to use hardly any peanut butter, I think, like I said, because she had so many kids. And that, if you don't add a lot of peanut butter, quite honestly, it's frosting for a cake. So you can use it for that if you don't want it. You don't have to add as much peanut butter, and it works out good there too. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, also too, if you do use it for frosting for a cake, you'll probably want to add half a stick of butter to give it that more frosting feel, just in case you say, oh, that tastes so good. How did Ruthie make it into frosting? You just do the same thing, only add some butter after it cools down a little bit, and then you can use it for a cake. Okay, I will see you in my next video, and this is how to make peanut butter fudge.